So, Alex, you came first place at the WettCon GOAT format tournament. And what did you play?
I played Go Control, but I guess you could say it's not a standard Go Control. There are a couple of techs in there that are a bit unconventional.
All right. Okay, so, want to show us?
Yep. All
Cool.
right, so we can get into the main deck.
Yep.
One BLS, card's broken, lowest rarity. Best rarity, you draw it all the time. So common is best rarity.
Yeah, okay.
Self-explanatory there. Two Moth, this card's really good. You don't want to play three because it breaks, because there are times where you open hands with like Moth but no spells to actually recur, so it's just a dead card.
And then also the chance of getting knocked.
Yeah, so
right.
you're losing a lot of, if they knock this,
Yeah.
and you play three, you're losing 2 cards from your deck
Oh, yeah.
versus 1 card from your deck.
Yeah.
So
It's
yeah.
more of a mid-game card than a early game card as well. Yep.
2 Merchant. I really love this card so much. It gets your combo star, allows you to dig into like power spells.
Yeah.
And it also allows you to mill cards like your higher level monsters, and you can recur them back with like Premature Burial.
Oh yeah, it speeds up the deck a bit.
Yeah, so it's a turbo card. I would never play less than 2 of this.
Okay, wow.
So it's good. 2 Parsef, insane. Again, you can build this off of Merchant, spec it back, and it nets you free cards. So like 1 and 9 beater is actually pretty good. because
Really
you need-
threatening against most
yeah,
decks.
They need to commit resources to out this because most monsters don't have over 19.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's it for the light lineup there.
Yes.
For the darks, we have Jinzo. If this card hits the field, you can basically push for game and not worry about Mirror Force or anything like
Yeah,
that.
it's this plus like, or like BLS plus Heavy Storm or Jinzo is like usually
Yep.
game, right?
So you can use it when pushing for game, and
Yep.
you just don't have to be afraid for stuff. Like the worst they can hit you with is like Book of Moon.
Yep.
Of course, Snaggin
Yeah.
searches
Everything.
Serpent and like 90% of your deck, so
Yep.
it's good.
Yep.
Breaker, yeah, good normal summon. 1/9 beater again for level 4. So
Oh yeah.
if you have to, you can crash it into a Parsef if it's really like threatening, or you can use it as free spot removal when you commit to plays.
Yeah. Okay.
Double Soku. This card is kind of bricky, but it's like, of course, Suko locks very hard to out
Yeah.
because Thousand Eyes is an insane card in this format,
Mm-hmm.
and it allows you to basically recur. You can loop Merchants if you want to really dig into your deck if you're greedy,
Oh yeah.
but you can also do it with like Moth or something.
It helps a lot in the mirror match, right? It enables combos that.
Yep,
would
and it
usually
outs
not be-
Thousand Eyes, which is great.
Yep. Cool.
So here's the Spice. So I run 2 Spy.
Oh yeah.
And 1 guard. So the thing about this is Spy is a flip and allows you to recur any one of these 2 guys from your deck.
Yeah.
And it's a 2k defense, and not even Parsef can out that.
So the most insane part about Spy is the fact that first of all it's 2k defense.
Yep.
So it's a big wall, bigger than basically anything in the format.
Yep, nothing can attack over. And if you're playing Exarian, we didn't play Exarian, but not even Exarian can out
Yeah,
this.
yeah. And the thing is, this as well special summons monster, which is
Yeah,
really
so-
powerful. So you can generate monsters on the
Yeah,
field.
you get monsters, you can tribute them off for Parsef
Yeah.
or Jinzo here.
You can usually find this girl around in most like old formats up to into like
Yeah,
2012.
but this is the clutch card, and it won me so many games because it allows you to stall if you have a bricky hand.
It is really powerful.
And this guy, he's got 1/9 defense, so same thing. It's very hard to out.
Yep.
But he's a compulsed, and you can loop it with Suko.
Oh, yeah.
And that's insane.
Yep.
So you can spec this, you can flip this, spec this, Suko this, and bounce a card.
Oh yeah. So this is a very favorable matchup against things like anti-meta warriors and
Yeah, it's great spot removal, and it's
yeah.
hard for them to out it because they had to commit their own spot removal cards to out it, or Chaos Orc Bant to swing over it, so it forces them to commit certain cards to the board.
do you ever feel like you brick on it?
Sometimes I open hands with double spy.
Yep.
I mean, you can just like set it, but so it's not like end of the world.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the GOAT format Garnet, but
Okay.
it's not too bad if you open it. I mean, it depends on the hand.
All right.
So yeah, that's it for the dark lineup.
Yes.
And then we have Serpent. It's pretty self-explanatory.
Yep.
Insane. Tribe, and again, self-explanatory. And of course, Morphing Jar.
Yeah.
This is a blowout card if you time it right. Otherwise, it's
Really bad.
you can lose to this flipping your own if you time it wrong.
Yep.
So you got to be careful with that.
Make or break.
That's it for the monster lineup.
Cool.
Into the spells, you got Graceful, Insane, Pot of Greed, you got your 3 power cards.
Yeah. The Holy Trinity.
Yep, they're insane.
Yeah. I feel like this one is less powerful than these two, but it's still really
Yeah,
good.
this comes clutch, especially in their top decking situation where they like have 2 cards in hand. You can just
Oh, yeah.
pop this and rip their entire hand, which
Oh,
is
yeah.
like where it shines the most, I feel.
Yeah, at that when they only got 2 cards, that's where it's the strongest.
So you can just rip their entire hand and win.
Yeah, and also stronger in the early game because they haven't always resolved Charity because they haven't gotten. Most people will wait until they have Serpent in the hand until they go for Charity. So potentially you can rip a Charity.
Yep.
Or if they don't have Serpent in the hand, you can also rip 2 and they can't like
power cards. If you want feeling lucky.
Exactly.
So yeah, insane.
Yep.
2 goat, 3 is bricky.
Yeah.
And you see it often.
So you play the 2-3 ratio with Metamorphosis?
This I think is the correct ratio because the third meta comes up more than the third goat does.
Oh yeah.
Like
and
this never comes up in more than 2 copies.
Yep.
But it always comes up. It outs boards. You can set up like Dark Belter to neg stuff if you make a push, but you can't OTK.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, this is I think the perfect ratio here. I wouldn't change that.
Okay.
2 knock in Korean.
Korean, of course. Yeah.
So yeah, you can hit face down power cards if you can really like change the game if they're like relying on a flip effect. Yeah, resolving this can sometimes win you the game.
All right, that's pretty cool.
2 book.
Mm-hmm.
I love this card so much. I'm so happy it came back to 3 in regular Yu-Gi-Oh!
Never gonna use it though.
Never gonna use it, but I'm glad it came back.
Oh,
at 3. My favorite neg one in the game.
It is a pretty cool card.
Yeah, and it's amazing in this format, out Jinzo. And
yeah, it has amazing synergy with the rest of Go
I would
controls.
almost think of playing 3 actually. Like it's that good in my opinion.
Okay.
But at main deck space
it is also a neg
tight.
1, so
Yeah, and main deck space is tight.
yes.
Premature Barrel synergizes really well with Merchant.
Yep.
And also Metamorphosis.
Some people don't like this card, but it's better in decks where you have a lot of high-level monsters that
Yeah,
can be special
because now that I'm playing the double Merchant, resolving this is a lot easier.
Oh yeah.
And you can actually get back good cards.
Yeah, cool.
Snatch Steal.
Yep.
Won me so many games.
Oh yeah.
So you
Insane
just
card.
Snatch Steal a card, make a push so you can like Snatch Steal a BLS, banish a card, and then Metamorphosis it away.
Yep.
And that's an insane play. Heavy Storm for when you want to do OK, and of course the 1 MST because this out Snatch Steal and Premature as well.
Yep.
All right, that's it for the spells. On to the trap.
You play a fairly big trap lineup for a
I
stronger
do.
control game, right?
I do because
Traps are
you
super
don't have
powerful.
as higher ceiling as like all those heavier like chaos decks, so you really have to play the trap cards to like level the playing field, lower the opponent's ceiling.
Oh yeah.
So 2 Dust Tornado to deal with back row as well as like Snatch Steal and stuff like that. So
Okay.
pricey.
Yeah, and you think 2 is the correct ratio here?
Yeah, sometimes you can brick on it if they're not playing like too heavy of a trap lineup. So you can always side it out if you feel like you do want it.
Yes. Siding is the hardest part in Goat. So.
Yeah. Call the Hunted.
Yes.
Again, same thing as Premature Burial.
So you play a lot of Revival.
Yep.
Yep.
So you want to see your power cards, which is Parsaf is like your main power card.
Okay. Yep.
Mirror Force. Yeah, it's
Mirror Force.
good.
Yep.
T-Tribute. This was by far the most lackluster card in the deck.
Yep.
I don't think I resolved it at all the entire tournament.
Yep.
And usually when I do, I'm usually like hitting one monster when they like drop something.
Oh yeah.
So I'd rather play a bottomless and side this versus combo decks and stuff like that.
Okay. Cool.
And of course, Serene Destruction because this card
Stupid.
The IOC Ultimate Rare.
Yeah, boy.
Very cool. All right. So that's the main deck. All right. Do you want to show us the extra deck before we go into the side?
I mean, the extra deck's pretty standard.
It's just whatever you can get your hands on. Yep.
So 3 of these boys.
Yeah, they are the most important card.
It's insane. Suko Lock is insane. It wins games. This boy,
Sengen.
Sengen, if you need the search, I don't like summoning him because you're wasting a power card, Metamorphosis.
I agree.
But if you're in a bad situation where you need to search something to like out a monster, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it searches Suku, so
Yeah.
you know that can be pretty good at times.
Carbonella Warrior. You can actually tribute out if you want to make a push. You need extra damage. You can tribute off a spy with this.
Oh yeah.
It came up a couple times.
Fire. What's it called? Grass Fire Dragon is the better card though, right? But we don't have that.
Yeah, I do not have one.
Yep.
Reaper of the Nightmare.
Oh yeah.
Never summoned him.
Yeah, no, he's actually good, but you never make him.
Yeah, because usually when I'm going for a 5, it's usually when I've tried to like push, but I can't close out the game, so I just make Belter instead.
Okay, yeah, cool.
So to stop him from doing comebacks. This guy, also haven't made him, but he's there if you need him.
Yeah. This is very like.
He's a very niche card,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
but there are situations where come up. The Dinkler Belter.
Dunkle Balter, der Fürchterlicht, I think.
Yeah,
I
so
don't speak German. though, so-
negging normal spells is insane.
Yeah, really good in this format.
So yeah, if
Yeah, you summon him after you try to make a push with Parsef, and
Yep.
it usually can close out games when it's after that.
Yep.
Ojama King, because this card is so trolly, and you can.
Sometimes you can lock stuff with
Yeah,
this. It's
the
hilarious.
only target is Jinzo, but sometimes I do it. I just like drop this and you lock it. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah, you don't play Chaos Orc either. So
No,
it's-
I don't.
Yep.
And this boy.
He is
so yeah,
by
you could-
far
yeah.
one of my favorites. For
Yeah,
the
he's
sixes.
basically a Kaiku, but you can banish 3 instead.
Yeah. Larger
which is-
body as well.
Which is insane. So actually, I think the most time I've summoned this guy was when I Snatch Steal opponent's Chaos Orc.
Okay, yeah. First do the banish, and then
And banish a card, then summon this, rip 3 cards from their graveyard, and then they can't really like drop.
so it's amazing together with Snatch Steal against the Chaos matchup.
Yeah, so which is like most of the time when you're going into like these guys,
Yep.
Snatch Steal is like the card. Or if you have like Premature Barrel in time and you want to be greedy, you can tribute off Jinzo and Premature back Jinzo.
Oh yeah.
But that's it, like if you want to be really
That's where you
greedy.
really want to push for game.
Yeah, because then if they have a chance to respond on his summon, so
Yep.
if they have a T tribute, like rip.
Yep. That's pretty cool.
And then Gatling Dragon, I think I summoned him
Oh,
a
yeah.
couple times. You can tribute off this plus like Premature Burial.
Yep.
So you pop 3, you banish with BLS, summon this, pop 3,
Oh, yeah.
up to 3, and then just like swing for game.
So no Ryo Senshi. Is it just because you don't have it, or?
I don't have it,
Oh, yeah.
and in most cases, I guess I'm going to tribute off with Jinzo, and Jinzo does almost the same.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So what does this side look like? This is usually the weirdest part of a goat profile.
Yeah, so it's only 9 cards.
Oh yeah.
Because I
How many times did you side the tournament?
0.
0 times.
0 times.
Yeah, that's how fucking this guy knows his matchups. He doesn't care.
The
He doesn't
main deck
even
is
need to
just
side.
geared to beat every deck, man.
Oh yeah, of course, except Anti-Meta Warrior. So you were really lucky that there was no Anti-Meta Warrior players there.
Yeah, so you can search this off as Sangan. And
Okay.
early game, it comes clutch because if they open up a handful of flip effect monsters, you win. Like they just can't out unless they have like some way to out this.
Okay.
So it's insane.
So no Rhoda together with that, because I'm guessing you didn't play DD Warrior Lady.
No, I didn't play DD Warrior Lady. I didn't feel like it was like 100%
Okay.
necessary. I mean, it's hard to out, but like you have other spot removal.
So at that
it's
point, you
fine.
don't play Rhoda.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because there's only one target, so you don't want him to be dead.
Yeah, and with DD Warrior it would be 2, but like
Yep.
yeah, sure, cool.
Kaiku. The
Kaiku's
Chaos
Kaiku.
matchup.
Only one.
Yeah, only one.
Okay.
I only want to play one.
All you need.
Yeah. So, but sometimes he comes up, but like.
It's Kaiko.
Yeah.
Big body.
Zborg, if you feel like they're playing like super big monsters, you can side out a Parsaf for this.
Okay.
So you just drop this instead and pop a card.
Oh yeah, cool.
3 Dust Shoot. So yeah, most insane card in the format, or at least trapped in the format.
So does this go into the main in the next version of the deck?
I would consider it, but if you're playing this, then you have to like cut down on these cards, and these cards have in many cases a lot more utility.
Okay.
But sometimes you can find yourself siding out tornadoes for monster heavy decks if you want to.
Okay.
For these.
So this is amazing in the Turbo Chaos matchup.
Yeah,
so like
so
this
is
and
why
this
I
are like
mean,
the best.
It's good in the main,
Yeah.
but you got to take out other cards. So
Oh, yeah.
that's why get yourself like a generic matchup, like versus some spell lineup, because everyone plays spells and traps.
Okay.
And then you can side these in for more specific scenarios
All right. Cool.
if needed.
Yep.
And 3 Mind Crush goes
This
on.
is interesting. Do you find this is good or like?
If they search some stuff, like if they play like Rhoda or something, you can like snipe it. Plus, knowledge in the hand is always good.
Okay. Yeah,
but I
true.
think it falls into the same spot as like Dust Shoot. I mean, Dust Shoot, I feel like comes up more than this.
Yeah, this is better than this, straight up.
But sometimes, you know,
Yeah.
it's clutch, and knowledge in the hand is always great.
Yep. Absolutely.
And then I should have played these for the burn.
Yeah, but you
matchup.
didn't in this. Yeah.
Yeah, but I forgot to put them into the side deck.
Okay. So what were your matchups?
Round 1, I played versus Goat Control, but it wasn't like standard. He played a lot of, I forgot the name of the card, but it's the one that allows you to recycle Faith. That one magician guy.
Oh yeah.
So
Apprentice
he-
Magician
yeah,
or whatever.
Yeah, Apprentice. So he played triple Moth, and he
Yep.
just tried to cycle through like power spell cards, like
Okay.
Lightning Vortex and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, 2-0.
Okay. Cool.
Round 2, I played against Recruiter Chaos.
Yep.
Another 2-0.
Yep.
And then round 3, I played against another, what was it, Chaos, Skilled Chaos or something like that.
Yep.
But yeah, that was when Sash Steel was like the most clutch thing.
Yeah, that was really clutch. That was
Yeah.
against me.
Yeah, that was really clutch. So like
Yes.
Sash Steel is insane.
Yep. Absolutely. Yeah, it's one of the power cards of the format. Okay, so final comments. Would you change anything major about the deck, or do you think it's a good build?
I think it's pretty solid. I would flash out the side deck more,
Yep.
probably.
Okay.
And of course get the more extra deck staples, but also probably cut this for bottomless and move this into the side.
Okay. Otherwise, it's a good list.
Otherwise, I don't think I would make any changes to it.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Alex.